Hey everyone, it is Dave. Welcome in. It's time to talk about module number 12. In this week, we're going to be dealing with some early 20th century art movements. We're done with the 1800s and we're basically in the last 50 years now of modernism. We're going to be talking about fauvism, which is the inclusion of arbitrary color into paintings. And then we're going to be talking about Picasso, which is really cubism. So cubism is where we really start to turn organic objects into geometric, curvilinear line into rectilinear line, and Picasso's the one that invents this. And that is why he is so famous, is because he invents a totally different category of art, which is called abstraction. So we're going to focus on his life in the second lecture for this week, and I'm also going to have you create a Picasso-esque type drawing. So with that, we're going to head over to the Canvas site. I'll walk you through Module 12. All right, here we are on the Canvas site. This week we have material from Module 12. Up top, you have the usual information, our video you're watching, our action plan for the week, and then my office hours every Wednesday from 3 to 7 p.m. Our first lecture this week is a fairly quick lecture on fauvism. We read a little bit about fauvism for the journal in Module 11. It's led by Henri Matisse, and it's the incorporation of arbitrary color in painting. We also have our study guide underneath, and there is no further exploration material for this particular section. Then we're going to move down and talk about the life, the loves, the artwork of Picasso. And we've got our lecture, we've got our study guide, and then we also have a further exploration section that has just a couple of items in it. So both of these are videos, and the first one is actually from the only film I know of about Picasso, which is simply him drawing for about 2 hours straight with music playing in the background. He talks only once about halfway through, yelling at an assistant to bring him more ink. So this is about a 2-minute segment of that, but it really portrays the entire film. More importantly is the second video, which is about Guernica. This is Picasso's largest artwork. It's about 11 feet tall, 26 feet wide, and it deals with an incident from the Spanish Civil War. So that is really important to watch. That there will be some test questions on the exam in regards to Guernica. After that, we have journal entry number 10. And this is going to deal with Picasso and the new idea of abstraction, and particularly the new art movement of cubism. So you get to, again, kind of like with Matisse's writing, hear directly from the artist about this new style. It's a fairly quick reading as well. And then the last thing we need to do is to post to the discussion board. And so this is on Picasso, and what I'm going to have you do is create a drawing in that cubist format. So what you want to do in the instructions here, begin with a light pencil drawing, and then fill up the entire space, the entire paper, with color. Make sure to upload an image of your completed artwork to the Canvas discussion forum. Write a short paragraph about your creation, including telling everyone the object that you used for the basis for your drawing, how long it took you to create, and if you were happy or not with the finished drawing. You also want to comment on one other group member's post. Do not use objects from the video or examples. Do not create a face. That is a totally different type of Picasso project. I want you to transform an inanimate object for this project into a cubist drawing. And as far as making a cubist drawing, some people just try to fracture the object, divide it up into smaller objects. That's not really cubism. Cubism is more about seeing the object from all sides at the same time. Please don't copy or use anything from online. Everything will be searched through a Google image search. For the project, it's best to use drawing paper like it is seen in the video here, but if you have to use printer paper, I'm okay with that. It's just kind of difficult to use that smaller format and also the thinner paper. So if you have drawing paper, that would be best. You also want to use colored pencils for this project, and you get to choose the object that you're going to then make into the drawing. So like this person here just used a water bottle. For the basics of cubism, we're looking at flatness of field. We have been moving away from linear perspective, the repeating of the object, and seeing the object from all sides at once. Our initial post, April 27th, reply by May 4th, 25 points for the drawing and paragraph, 5 points for the response, and I've got a few examples here from past students. So these are really incredible drawings. You don't have to do anything nearly that good, and once you start to watch the video, and you can watch others as well, it'll really help you see how cubism is created. And if you think, hey, I can't draw, this is the perfect project for you, because abstraction is not really drawing. We're not recreating something from the natural world. We're creating things that are more geometric. We're doing fractions of objects rather than the entire object, viewing the object from all sides. So it really is quite a fun project. And I think that is everything for this week's module. I will be back shortly. I'll tell you about Module 13 next week.